All right, so one of my viewers asked me to shoot some Tour 7. I'm not sure what level club, so like my lowest level account only plays up to Tour 4, and I got a mid-level account, but it doesn't play anything higher than Tour 5, so the only thing I have that can play Tour 7 is 77 or odd, and I play 77 in Tour 7, and I play odd in Tour 9, so I will play some Tour 7. Now I have a thing. As soon as I get that APOC to level 7, I'm pretty much like every other club in the bag. Is like maybe some Thor's Hammer every now and then, but I'm pretty much like that's it. That's the cat's meow right there. I mean, it could get to 8, but I mean at 7, I mean shit, it's got all kinds of tools. But it's gonna take a while. It's still like half a year. But in that gap, if I get this big topper maxed out to level 8, and I'm 3 cards away. I was kind of hoping it was in the club card trading today, but it is in the store today. So if I buy the last 3 cards for it, it gets up to 230. And there'll only be a short window where this will be the club, because as soon as that APOC gets to level 7, it'll, like the big topper, it won't matter if it's at level 8. So the sooner I can get it to level 8, the better. I'm going to Let's make sure we're at bag number 3. Let's select that big topper, Cataclysm. And in this bag, I'm gonna play a big topper in this bag as well. And then I want to have a bag that's got a big topper and a sniper and a grizzly and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna just play big topper today. I think I might start off with. Let me switch this club out. I might start off with this bag. Yeah, I'm gonna start off with this bag and see what happens. We'll see if I need to switch up. Long hitter, short hitter. We'll start there with a Marlin. The Marlin. And let's clear some slots. Let's make sure we have at least 2 in case we get somebody that wants to replay. Let's go into the store. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Do. So it goes to 230 yards, 60 accurate. I'll have to change my accuracy numbers. Backspin, curl. It did get a little teeny bit of ball guide. Pop it out. Look at that. Looky. We're gonna play with the maxed out big topper today. That's what we're gonna do. Wow, that's what it looks like when they're maxed out. Shit. I've been playing this game forever and a day, and I don't play high levels. If you go up the scales, you can get maxed out clubs pretty quick because you're getting better stuff in chests. Much mo better. So hey, before we go any farther, let's go change our numbers here. So we got a rocket. We got a big topper. Big topper. Wind chart. Level 8. Power 0 ball. Hey, get out of there. Power 0. 1.9. Where is my big topper? Big topper. My wife bought me an erasable pen, so it's working. It'll work good here. With a 0 power, it's 1.9, 2.1, 2.4, and with a power 3 ball, it is 2.9. Excuse me. Power 3 ball. It is 1.8. 1.8. 2.0. 2.2. Alright, now we got numbers. We got a club that changed its numbers, so we're gonna go out there and I'm gonna play some Tour 7 with the big topper. We'll try it out. We'll try it out. I'll have to pull up a calculator for this because trying to remember the numbers. And I'm going to play with a power 0 ball, so I got that going for me. My buddy Dale Appleby is a big topper fan. So here you go, Dale. Here's a maxed out big topper. This is what a maxed out big topper looks like. Now, if you put this in the hands of somebody that actually knew how to play, it would be super dangerous. But unfortunately, it's me playing. I really like doing that rough bump. It's 1.1 times 8.1 divided by max. It's 1.9. It's 4.68 rings. There's 4, 7. Hit a 1 ring great to the right. If I was going to hit it one way or the other, that way might have helped me. As long as I can get out. And I damn near hit that sand. If you hit it on the other side, this is a risky way to go at it. I've been going. I was playing earlier today, and I went out into this area right here, and you got a pretty good. With a one side spin ball, you have a pretty good look at it. Here, you got to get way out there, and there is a rough bump that you can do. You want to be way out there to the right, and there's a rough bump. You can do a straight on rough bump. If you get it at an angle out there, it takes a lot of side spin, and even then you might not be able to make it. They should be able to make it easy. And I'm on that line, but if you get out there a little bit further, you can do a rough bump out of that and have a pretty straight up shot at it. Times 6.3, 6.93 rings. I'm going to do 7 rings. There's 5, 6, 7 rings. Oh fuck, and then I hit it great to the left. 75,000 rings great to the left. It was probably 1 or 2, but it felt like 7,000. Would have been close. It would have been super fast. It would have had to hit the flagpole dead center in order to have any shot of going in the hole. It would have rolled right over it. That was my luck. That's one way. Every time I play the hole, I'm going to try and play it in a different way. So like if we played that hole, I played it to the left. There's 2 shots on the right. There's one shot that's like right down the middle, and then there's a shot to the right. If the wind was blowing in the right direction and you had the right stuff, from the pro tees, I don't think it's possible. From the rookie tees, you can drive the green. But you gotta have all the right shit. Hitting it perfect. Perfecto! In the hole! Woo! Birdie. All right. My opponent, however, is in the sand. This is not the easiest chip in the world because you're going down this hill. It could, and then doing it from the sand. The one good thing I will say if I was my opponent is if you set this up right, there's a good chance that you could hit it great on one side or the other because it's breaking in the direction the wind's blowing, so it's breaking in this direction. And so if you hit it great to the right, you could get lucky and it would still go in. Perfect will go in, however. Nice shot. Nice, my friend. Now this is where because I've been playing these holes with an Apocalypse, and this is where a big topper is going to kill me, because there's a lot of these holes that you have to come in at them with your driver, and the Apox got backspin, and this is this hole should be all right. Should be all right. I think it's like a half a backspin, or like no backspin, plus 30 times whatever the wind is. You need to come here. My opponent's using a Katana, and a Katana works really well here if you're trying the shot that I'm doing, because it gives you more side spin. But I will never, you will never, ever, ever see me demo a shot from the top of that hill. That is a fucking camel in disguise, and no matter where you hit it on there, unless you hit exactly in the spot that you were aiming to, you're not going to get, it's going to go wonky. It's going to fly far, it's going to fly short, it's going to go to the left, it's going to go to the right, it's going to dive to the left, it's going to dive to the right. 5.6 divided by, I'm at minimum big tapa. Minimum big tapa is 2.4. It's 3 rings. 2, 3 ring right back to the red line. I was hoping I left enough room. I hit that 1 ring great to the right. I should have enough room on that side, but it won't make it the green. It needs to go perfect in order to hit the fringe right there, and then it just barely has enough speed to enter the green. That was me being a dumbass. Rematch. Man, I'm not sure I'm gonna like. The deal is I don't mind that big topper from the tee on the par 4s and 5s, but I'm not sure. It's gonna take some thinking. Shit, if I'm going to have that experience there, I might as well do the rough bump right in front of it. Then you're guaranteed to at least be close, even if you end up in the sand. All right, I got a game plan for that one. And the next time I will take a different shot on it. I didn't succeed on that shot, so that shot's still open to me. I'm not sure with a different side spin ball if you could even if it's even possible to make it down there and get the roll where you're actually rolling to the cup, or if you'd have to change it with curl, or I'm not really sure. That shot's relatively new to me. I just started playing that shot here in the last month. I am not going to play to the right. The cup is on the left, and I want to get as close to the cup as possible, not as far away. And they're shortening the distance, so they're taking the risk of rolling out down here at the end. I will say that the course out here on the end does that, where it's curled up towards the edge. So if you get out here towards the edge, it will float back to the cup. That is a nice shot. Nice shot. Nice, my friend. Nice. Nice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. And it's different with my big topper for sure, especially with this wind. The 1.1 times 9 divided by, what is my big topper? 1.9. 521. 521. That was too far good. I'll clip up here at the top, I'm sure. And now I'm really in trouble. Really in trouble. I'm way short. My opponent is in the catbird seat. I got a Guardian 8. They're going to love it when they get a Guardian 9. If you play with the Guardian, when you get a Guardian 9, it does get a little bit more accurate, but it gets that last little bit of topspin, and that topspin goes a fucking mile with the Guardian. Yeah, they'll still be fine. They'll still be fine. Just fine. Just fine. Perfect. Just nice. Nice. I got some work to do. I got my work cut out for me. There's 6.2, and there's 10%. That puts me almost a whole ring set in overpower. That might put me in the rough, like on the third bounce. If I can make it through that area right there, I'll be fine. At least I got a shot from there. Always want to give yourself a shot. You can put pressure on your opponent. It pisses them off, breaks their heart if you can make it. And this is a suck-ass shot too, because of that hill. So I'll be on my rapier, and I'm going to have to play it with some backspin and get up close, I think. Probably at max club. Yeah, I am right at max. It is 9.6 divided by 1.2. 8 rings. If I do a straight up adjustment, it's 8 rings. I'm going to do 8 rings. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'm going to do 1. And then I hit fucking great. Arrgh. Arrgh. And I let him win. Damn it. Good game. Good game. Good game, my man. Good game. Am I just out giving away money today? Is that the deal? I am. I must be out just giving away money. Changing seats. Oh, so much better. I was moving my furniture around, and I moved the seat I normally sit in, and I was trying to figure out what the deal was, and the other seat that I was in is like 4 inches lower. So when I'm playing, it puts me at a weird angle. Much more better. Just a change in environment. $380. They are out there. Yeah, we got the big Tapa. We got access to all the topspin. So it is 1.1 times 5.5 divided by big Tapa is 1.9. 3.2 rings. Let's get lined up with the wind. Here's 3, 2. See if we can hit perfect. Hitting perfect. El Perfecto, and let's see how far we can get roll to go out, because they were at what, 380? Or maybe 360. Let's see where they're at. Now I'm behind them, so they are at 380. And using the Apache. Like, are you serious? Do you not have any better club than that? I can honestly say that I can't honestly say that I probably, the very first time I ever played, I probably used an Apache for a few days until something happened. Anything happened. But I can honestly say that I don't have more than a few hours of playtime in all of the years the Golf Clash has been out, playing with the fucking Apache. Which is kind of funny because this club right here used to be the biggest doorstop in the game. It's a minimum club, minimum Grizzlies, 1.4, so 2.4 divided by 1.4, 1.81. It's 1.71, but I'm going to add on 0.1. .81. Hey, there's 1, 8. Oh, God dang it, I hit it great again. Keep hitting everything great to the left. It's right there. A perfect's right there. Right there. Depending on the wind angle, sometimes the +1, I didn't need to do the +1, I just needed to do the 10%. And sometimes if you don't do the +1, I wasn't sure on that wind angle, so I was cheating. I was trying to do a half, so instead of doing 1.71 or 1.81, I was really shooting for 1.75. Excuse me. I'm feeling a little bit better today, though. Like, at least I got that going for me. I am feeling better. I've been working on the house and cleaning up, and we are getting towards the set every room up stage. And we've only been here for a day. All right, I'm going to try that shot again. This time I'm going to get it right. I'm going to do a 30% adjustment times 5 divided by minimum big topper is 2.4. That's 2.7 rings. .7 rings. There's 2, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to lean just a little. And I hit it perfect. I got all that going for me. And we'll see. This is what it's supposed to do. It's just supposed to trickle down onto the green, get in that trough and just roll down, and it'll miss the cut by about 2 squares. I don't know how you get it over to that. I don't know if you can do it with side spin or what the deal is with it. I've played this hole on Ricky a bunch, but I've only played it with a one side spin ball, so it seems like we just had this hole in a tournament, and I can't remember how we were. I think the other shot, next time we get this hole, I'll demo the other shot. The other shot is a rough bump right here in this little patch, and you can go straight to the cup right there. In my opinion, this right here is, like, if you're really wanting to go for hole-in-one, that is the way to go for it. But there are some dangerous, like today's wind is awesome, but there are some winds where you have to involve that sand that you might want to have a second shot in the bag, and hitting off that mound is not an option. There is a shot from the other side as well. You wouldn't think it, but look at the hill that's on the other side over here. So there's a shot from the other side that you can roll down that hill and come towards the cup. We'll play it a different way next time, but that shot right there will get you close. And that was just where it was. I didn't add any spin or anything on, right? That was just putting it in that spot with no spin. None. Clear slot. Clear it. We'll clear this one. This chest right here is going to give you everything I've ever wanted in a chest. Right. Okay, maybe the next chest. I'm due for a platinum, so maybe if I could freaking win some matches, I could get a platinum. I was working in Florida one time and staying at a friend of mine. She has a travel trailer. She goes to storm events and goes to an RV park, and we couldn't find any place to stay. So I was splitting the rent with her and staying in her travel trailer. I took a day off from work and sat and played golf all day, and played enough that I won like 3 or 4 platinum chests in one day. It was I was playing all day. All day. Alright. Can I get over there? What does it look like with 100 topspin? Shit, man, I don't even know if I have to do. You do not want to be behind that sign. I can tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. I'm just wondering if I could get out there far enough with a Marlin. Basically 2 per ring, so 2.5 rings. Hitting it perfect. Perfecto. See if that'll get me out there far enough. You do not want to get over there behind that Golf Clash sign, because that Golf Clash sign is in play. I found that out. We did play these holes in a tournament here recently, and I found out that brick that's over there is not in play. You can be behind the brick and you're good to go, but if you get behind that Golf Clash sign, you're in deep ass trouble, and it's total bullshit. That's another thing. Everybody out there should send in a ticket to Playdemic and ask them to please take their advertising signs out of play, that they're not a permanent fixture and we do not appreciate them on the course. They can treat them just like a lot of the bushes and stuff, where they make them so that they're visible but they're not in play. Now my opponent, on the other hand, is what we call in the business in trouble. And I am only not in trouble because the wind's blowing in the direction I'm going in. So you can get out there, though. It's good to know. Good to know. 2 9s, that's going to blow me that direction right there. So I'm going to start off just a little more. Hitting it perfect. Just enough overpowered, not make the needle go any faster, but to let me know I'm just to eke out as much as I could without having to do some hero shit. I've been leaving myself in good spots, but I haven't been making my chips. Part of the deal is, on a lot of these holes, you get to a certain hole and you're like, hey, the big top would be the club. Or the Apocalypse is the club, or the fucking Rock's the club, or playing with the big topper on every hole. It's challenging me on some of these some of them. Let's see if I can get in the right spot. My opponent, they still got a lot of work to do. Lots. Okay, where's Max? Here's Max. Here's mid. I'm in quarter club. Oh, fuck. I missed it. That was like 70 rings. Great. I missed it. That was me. I keep missing. I keep hitting super greats and shit on these chip shots, missing them. I got my opponent on the ropes, then I keep letting him back in. I will say my opponent still has a shit ton of work to do. Because this shot right here is not going to be... Now, what I would do with the Horizon, because it has a lot of topspin, is be smart, dude. Hit from the other side and run your topspin out there and lay yourself up out in this area. They can easily start over from here and run themselves up. That Horizon's got 100 topspin. It'll get them to right there. and they have the short little chip that I just missed. Then they don't have to take any risk of getting in trouble. Now, that will probably work out with that grate, but they didn't have to do that risk. And it didn't work out. I think I would have liked to have thought that I would have just laid it up and gave myself a shot at it. Because you could have very easily ended up in the water there. And I opened the door for them to get back in the deal. And then they closed it again on themselves. They snapped the door on themselves by putting themselves in the sand. Now from this close, if they hit perfect, it goes in the hole. This is where you'd like to have a Spitfire, because the Spitfire's got shit tons of topspin. You can run it out just like a rapier. You can flatten it out so you can get the ball guide as close to you as possible. The closer you can get it, the less adjustment you have to do for the wind. Hit it perfect. Come on. 2 rings, great. Ring, great. Good distance. Good distance. You probably would have won a shootout. I let him off the hook and then I got him back on. They turned around and snapped at it. And I got a gold chest out of the deal. Look at that. Look at that shit. That's a winner chicken dinner there. Come on, dude. Come on, Boston Red Sox. Birdie or eagle? Come on. Come on, man. Let's play. Come on. Clear slot. We got viewers here. We got 28 minutes. We got people watching. We gotta get going, dude. Come on. Everybody's not gonna wait around for you. Here we roll. Century Harbor. I look at these little pictures of the holes and they don't spark any memories. And then you get out on the course and it's like, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, the last time we played it, I did that really risky, especially with the big topper, really risky rough bump over here on the left-hand side. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and lay it up right out here in front and give me a straight up shot. If you could lay it up where you were in front of, like I'm going to try and lay it up right here, but if you can get over here, you open up that rough bump. There's a rough bump you can do with the sniper up there, but I don't think you can ever get to that rough bump area with a Power Zero ball. Maybe with a katana. Maybe. The Big Topper coming at you live. What is the wind? 2.4 divided by 1.9. 1.5 rings. One toss. And what I'm looking at is that second bounce. Does it ever come up there close? If I curl that as much as I can curl it, man, I'm gonna put max curl on it just because I want to see what it'll do. Because I think I'm gonna end up a little bit into power. Max curl, a little bit into power. Hitting it perfect. I think that my tail, when I come around the corner, I'm gonna get caught in that rough right there. That I actually, if I played that shot and I put on more topspin, I could actually get back over to that other fairway on the other side. It's not as easy to tuck yourself up in there and really get around the corner. You can just drive yourself out there to the end. I definitely have not done myself any favors though by putting myself in the sand where I'm at with a fucking zero power ball. I did not do myself any favors because this is not a green you want to come out from distance. It is tough. Five, 4. If I did 10%, that'd be eking 6. There's 6, 2.5. Oh, that was really bad. My second bounce is going to end up in the sand, right? Wow, I can't believe that missed. Luck. Close. All right. What's good? The good news is that you can screw up in that sand up there and still make it. So that is good news. My opponent is in the hole. All right, I've missed some putts today, so let's make sure we can make the putt. I in my mind still have a shit ton of work to do here. Hitting it perfect. In the hole. Going to a shootout. Not sure. Am I winning? Have I won more than I've lost? Have I won any? That's the question. This hole again. Okay, so I've been playing a 20%. Man, that is fucking rough. Times. I'm gonna do a 20% still. I'm gonna do and this will put me at mid big tapa. Should be like 2.1 per ring. And I'm going to do that rough bump that's down there in the very front. And my opponent is wisely doing this rough bump, and this should get them close if they hit it. Now, I could play to the spot, and I know I can beat that. Can I play to the spot? There's min. There's max. There's mid. So I'm eking mid club. So it's 4.9 divided by 2.1. It's 2.8 rings. .8. See if we can get fucking lined up with the wind. There's 2.8. Isn't it perfect? We'll see if I got there. I did a 20% adjustment there. We'll see if I got my. Oh man, I barely made that. Barely. I probably needed to do a 30% there. Whew. That was close. That was close. Good game. Good game, my man. Let's replay. Come on, Tom. No dice. Okay, so I played that whole... There is one other way, and actually the other way I haven't played the other way, so I have no freaking clue what to do. And that's coming at that hole from the left, and I'm not sure what to do down there, but the next time if we get that hole here, I'll play it a different way. I will. Some of these holes, there may be only one way to come in, but if there's more than one, I'll try and play as many different ways as I can today. Now this hole, there's really only one way to play it. You can try and go straight, I suppose, depending on the ball that you bring out. If you bring out a bigger ball, you can go straight and try and go up there, but with this club, I really don't think I need any more than that topspin. Man, I'm not even sure I need that much topspin. I'm gonna need like that. If I leave the wind in. All right. One ring great. That's not going to be that bad. That's one ring great to the left. It's all about distance now. If I get too good of a run right here, I could overshoot it. Perfect. Perfect. A lot better than last time. A lot better. Much more better. That's one of the things. Some of these holes, when you play them a rookie, if you go up and you're playing from the second tees, the way we play them a rookie, we can't. That way doesn't work out unless you bring out the right ball combo. And if they hit, there's a break right there. If you hit it just right, it'll rim. But they were going just a little too fast. Just a bit outside. 1.2 times 9.2. Man, that's a big pull with this club. .2, it's 11.1 rings. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11. Isn't it perfect? Perfecto! See if it catches that hill and rolls down. I felt like it was going to catch that hill and roll down to the cup. I needed a little teeny bit more distance. Little teeny bit. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it, man. An Off-Roader 5, I think, has got a lot of topspin, so they might be able to get up there. It's good to know. I know if you're trying to go through this gap, this is a good angle at it. If you're trying to go through that gap and you get caught on the front side, it's a pretty easy recovery. But if you get caught on the back side, where my opponent's at, I still would not be doing any overpower here. There's too big a chance that you'd catch it, you'd slice it and end up in the rough and not give yourself at least a shot at it. I mean, you got a shot at it from there, but it's not nearly as good. It's not nearly as good as your rapier, your Inbringer, or whatever it is you use. Toe to toe, head to head, would you put your sand wedge against your Inbringer or your sand wedge against your... Like, I like my Spitfire, but I would rather be in rapier range. Honestly. Sahara's got some tools. It does have some tools. I was reading in a forum post and somebody was arguing why the Sahara should be the best sand wedge. It does have some tools. It does have some good stuff, especially when it gets up in level. It's got some great shit. But I am still a fan of a Spitfire. Here we go. Let's get in the hole. Let's get in the hole. Good game. Good game. Good game. Hey, man, let's play again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, Jimbo. Come on, Jimbo. Jimbo. Come on, Jimbo. Rat bastard. Clear slot. Maybe this chest now. That chest did not have everything I wanted either. Damn it. Hole number 7. Tour 7. hole something. It's amazing to me how long I played this game, and I there are some holes like these Jamel Dune ones. I could tell you that that's in, like, Jamel Dunes, or that's in Sakura because of the cherry blossoms, or there's something about it I could tell you. But showing me those little pictures of the holes, I those do nothing for me. Nothing. Nada. This hole right here is going to be, I think, a little bit of a struggle with the big topper. It'd be a little easier on tailwind days, but my opponent left the door open because you cannot recover from there, I don't think. Maybe. No, I don't think you can recover. Maybe. Maybe. Seven nine. 1.2 times 7.9 divided by 1.9. 5 rings. Puts me a ring and a third into power. One ring great to the left. It's either going to make it or it won't. I got no control over it at that point. Just rolling it out there. You need a 3 side spin ball. If you're in this area right here and you have a 3 side spin ball, you can get, what happens is you can get your ball guide off of this. You're doing a rough bump. You can get your ball guide so it's going like this, and you're using the side spin to get around this hump. So, and there's a trough, there's a funnel that's in there, so if you can get into that funnel spot, but it's easier to get into that funnel spot with a 3 side spin ball than it is with less. If you're in the perfect spot, you can get in it with a 1 or a 2, but it's easier to always make sure you can force it and make sure you're in the perfect spot with a 3 side spin ball. What is my opponent's deal? They forfeited. They should have never did that. They could have rough bumped it out of that area and got over and had a short little chip down to the deal, and that gives you the opportunity to practice those. Fuck, you already paid your entry fee. Why do the deal? You may eke that out and get a win and then go to the shootout. You never know. Never, ever know. Never forfeit. Did they time out? Or did they walk away? Yeah, I wish I had 2 side spin. There's a big spot down there. It is 1.2, 1.1 times 4.8. I think I'm actually a mid club. It's 528, but I'm going to do a max pull. And I hit it great to the left, which means I probably missed the rough. Knowing my luck today. There you have it. Awesome bill from Steelers Nation. Hey, there's my platinum chest. I did get a platinum chest. Look at that. Look at that. 2 golds and a platinum. All I got is 1 more slot. And how much time do I got? Hell, we got time for at least 2 more. At least. Maybe we'll get lucky and somebody will replay us. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll sink some of these shots, and then we might be able to get 3 out of it instead of 2. I never pay. I do wish, and I've said this before earlier, but I want to make sure I say it on this video as well. I give everybody a homework assignment. I want every single person who plays Golf Clash to listen to this video, if you would, please. Next time you send in a ticket to Playdemic, tell them, hey, please put in a last 100. What our win percentage is for the last 100. Ask your clan, ask everybody that you know that plays Golf Clash to put in a ticket and say, I will even put in a ticket. And I don't know that I've ever put in a ticket. I will put in a ticket and ask Golf Clash, please give us access to our last 100. What our percentage is. Because I don't keep enough of a track of it during the gameplay or just when I'm playing. It'd be nice to have somebody keeping track of it for me, or at least helping me out. It is 1.2 times 9.3 divided by 1.9. It's 5.87 rings. I gave myself as much as I could, but I don't have enough. There's 5.87, and that puts me 3.5 rings in a power. That right there was not good. That puts me on the high end of it, and in the deep ass rough. If I'd have stayed in the first cut of the rough, I might have been all right. But that second cut of the rough was a killer. But that angle takes me towards the tip of that landing area, and it is not good. Not good, especially against the 11-9 fucking headwind. Man. That's brutal. I'm not going that way, though, I can tell you that. I'm going to try and get on. I am going to try to not hit my next shot out of the rough. I'm going to try and be on the green. How am I going to get this miraculous shit done? I'm going to come over here, so I'm going to get that done. I'm going to put one, and just a little bit of backspin. The wind's blowing me forward. I think I could put a little bit of topspin. There we go. Here we go. Like 2 rings great to the left. And I mean, there's hardly any way I can't not hit that island. And I didn't have enough to get me over. There we go. There we go. But I did have enough to hit the island, though. That's good. Damn it. I could have set that shot up better. Now that I've taken it one time, I know that if I ever have that shot again, I know what the deal is. Could have put on like 3 topspin and that would have been fine. A lot of times when you do those max overpower backspin shots like that, if you use backspin, but if you start putting topspin on it, the backspin's helping your side spin really come around that corner. And when you start putting topspin on it, it stretches that out, and it could be hazardous. What is it, 5.9 divided by 16? Be like 0.4 of a ring. How much did that move me off? Oh, not that much. I might have been able to hit a 1 ring great, but not a fucking 2. Arrgh. Okay. All right. All right. took our 3 shots. I thought I'd lost that one, but evidently we're going to a shootout. Evidently. How the hell did we get a par? That is bad. That is pitiful. 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 But at least we go to a shootout. Good luck. Good luck, my friend. Good luck in the shootout. Get in the hole. Get in the hole, ball. I go first. I go first. It's 3-6. There's 3-5, 3-6. Isn't it perfect? El perfecto. I want to make sure I make it to the freaking hole this time because I've been short, and I've been leaving my ball guide like 1 square short, and it leaves me short. But right there I ran it right to it, and it left me a little long. I think the deal is like right in front of it, so like it's just touching the front of the cup. And I did a 20%. I do a 10% in rookie, but it's pretty much like just double everything up. But in rookie, you can do a rough bump off of this area right here, and it is a thing of beauty. And it's like 15%, 10%, somewhere in that neighborhood. Thing of beauty. I was playing on this course in rookie when these holes were, I'm not sure what tour it was in. It must have been one of the tours because I was playing friendlies with Dunner. And we got on this hole, and this is where we had the hole-in-one fests. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. Hey, man, let's play again. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on, man. Let me get my money back. There you go. You got a player. We tanked the freaking whatever we did wrong on that hole. I wasn't actually paying attention. I blocked that out of my memory banks on how bad we must have did on that last hole to get a par. Both get pars. 1.2 times 4.7 divided by 1.9. 2.96 of 3 rings. Let's get all the distance we can. Let's get it all. 3 rings. I think we have a little forward distance we can put back on. Just a little, not much. Oh, fuck, and then I hit it great. That's a bad side to hit it to, too, because that sand down there is like a fucking magnet. Whoo! There wasn't a kernel of sand between my ball and the sand trap. I'm surprised that my ball didn't take a sharp dive to the right just because it hit so close to the edge where it had that final little bit of curl before it drops down into the sand trap. I mean, I couldn't have been a kernel of sand away from that. That was freaking close. That sand trap is a magnet. It's better with the APOG going through there because where your bounces are at, you get bounce number 1 and then bounce number 2. You go through a section and you clear it. That sand trap right there is also a magnet. As you see how it bowls in, so once you get caught up in it, it wants to keep you in it. I am in minimum grizzly, so it's 1.4, 1.4, 4.6 rings. If I can get it with minimum grizzly. I get it with minimum grizzly. I can. 4.58 rings. .6 rings. Isn't it perfect? I gave myself a look at it at least. It's going to be close. Close! And I overpulled it by plus 0.1. 458. Aha. I see the culprit. That was a big mathematical error. I had the wrong. I had put the number in my equation wrong. So the order of operations, it happened wrong. That's all right. That's all right. We're gonna go to a shootout. It's nice to make. There's some of these holes that you definitely have a shot of making them in, and you want to try and at least go for it. My distance was good. I'll say that. Perfect. Here we go. All right, this might be the last hole, unless we can get a another replay. You get to see me lose 3 in a row. That was a pretty close shootout last time. Ideally, you want to be within 2 yards, but I think I was like 2-3 and they were 2-6 or something, or 2-2, or I was 2-3-3 and they were 2-2-6 or something. It was pretty close. I had one time that was like down to 5 digits. And this hole right here is going to suck with this club, because I've got this hole right here I hardly ever lose at with my Apocalypse. It's 3 1/4 backspin, 2 rings off in the front, plus 20%. Hit it perfect. 1.5 per ring. It's in the hole, but not here. I don't know. I have enough backspin here. I just don't know if I have enough what it looks like forward. 1.2 times the wind divided by 1.9. All right. And my opponent went long. Now, well, let's not start fucking counting our eggs and our chickens until our eggs hatch. Yeah, it can be 2 rings off. And I still do the 3 backspin, 3 and a little. It's 1.99 rings, 2 rings. Oh, fuck, and then I hit it great. All that effort, all that work, and then I hit it great. Good game, my man, good game. Let's play again, come on. I don't have an empty slot here. So, like, I'm the one taking the risk. Like, I'm willing. Like, come on, man, you gotta give that, come on. Death dealer, dude. You're not giving the fans what they wanted. They wanted one more. All right, there you have it. There's an hour of gameplay. Oh shit, that's even more. 1 hour and 4 minutes. Look at that. You got bonus content. And you saw what it looked like with a big topper, a maxed out big topper. Look at that. The first epic maxed out in my bag. Finally. Wow. Now we can start working on the other 2 or 3 ones, these lower ones. I'm at the point now where I'm ready to, I think today might be the day where I'm ready to open up my razor and start getting the 3 epics a day. I finally have enough club cards built up that I can do what I want. And at some point, if I quit playing this account, I'd run out, but I could potentially get all of the stuff done that I want to get done. So we'll see how it works. Some of these clubs I'm not really working towards level 8. It's like the impossibility. But like if I can get the APOC to level 7, if I can get my Cataclysm to level 7, some of these clubs up there a few levels, it'll help. We'll see. Might start putting them in the inventory. I thought when I got the off-roader to level 7 that it might take over, and I did put it in the bag, but I just have had a lot of success over the years with my Nirvana. Maybe when the off-roader gets to level 8, because it does get 100% accurate, I think. Maybe. It's still pretty tight on which one's better. It does have a little bit more topspin right now, which kind of offsets the extra power, but when it gets to maxed out, then it is arguably the better club. Maybe. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and hopefully everybody's doing good. I'm feeling better, so I will I'm gonna keep feeling better, and I'm gonna get better I'm gonna be better tomorrow than I was today. Thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber, hit subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell. Ask Playdemic to put in a request, and ask Playdemic to add in what our win percentages over the last 100 games. That's our homework assignment.